Hey tubers, me again. Hey, I'm working on this Toyota Camry. It's a '02 Camry SE with a V6 in it. I'm going to show you what's going on here. This thing's had a check engine light on for a while. So, you can see it right up here. I'm going to turn that radio down. Check engine light's been on for a while, but he hasn't bothered to take care of it because it only needs to be off. The car runs fine and everything. It's a P1135, and but he's got to get his license plates renewed. And in order to go through the emissions test, it won't pass if that check engine light is on right there. So that P1135 is code specific to this Toyota, and what it says here is that it's the air fuel sensor, which I'm telling you right now is downstream, that the heater circuit response malfunction. So basically is that the heater element in this sensor goes up to like 1200 degrees, and it does it very, very fast. And so when it's not running, it's supposed to be whatever. I think it's like a closed circuit. Either way, I mean, you can test them, but I'm going to show you where it is on the vehicle. So I'm going to get outside. We just took and put it up on the ramps like this and give me enough clearance. I'm going to climb under here and show you where that air fuel sensor is. I got my light all set up for you. I'm kind of prepared. Let me go like this. You can hear that pump running because I left the key on. Okay, I already took it out, so we're down. I got my buddy running down there to grab it. So let me see if I can get my hand up in here. Hold on. Right there is the Canon plug for it. Right there. And you just squeeze and pull. And then right over here is where it looks exactly like an O2 sensor, but it's actually the air fuel ratio sensor. It goes up in there. See if I can. It doesn't want to focus, but that's where it goes. And it's a 7/8. A 7/8 wrench will go right in there. You don't need the special O2 socket to get it out. So that's what we're gonna do. Put that in there, and then for sure there's gonna be a part 2 when we start it up. If that light does not come on in like 90 seconds, then that means that our work is done. So once you get it done, I'm just going to take and run this thing down through emissions and stuff for them. So anyways, a little bit about this. This is a Harbor Freight, OBD2, and it's also ABS. So the cool thing that I wanted to show you is like the one good thing, instead of having to use the internet and stuff, make sure I can get the glare off of it. That DTC lookup, those are the trouble codes. So if you've got whatever it is, let's just say like a P141, and you're like, doggone it, what is that? Well, you can use these scroll keys to go and find out what it is. So there's the P, and we're going to go up. There's the 1. And let's just do, well, we'll do the same one that we had. How's that? So what did I say that was? 1135. Whatever it is we're going to come up with. But that's the cool thing about this, is that like that, there's the enter. And it'll say manufacturer specific codes are found. Press any key. There it is. So now we want to go. We're working on a Toyota. It's still popping up. Right there. There it is. air fuel sensor circuit. And then usually if there's a question mark that's over here on the side of the screen, let's see if I can get you a better picture. If there's a question mark over there, down on here there's a question mark, and you push on that, and that'll give you, like, you know, real quick checks, real, you know, easy things, you know, to go and look for. You know what, I think YouTube is very helpful for, you know, if you want to watch like 3 or 4 videos of what guys are doing, and then you can make up your own mind and decide, you know, what's, you know, where you want to start. But to me, this little machine, the little orange ones that you see down there at AutoZone or O'Reilly's or whoever you guys, you know, use, that's a money maker. That's why they'll check any car for free. If you have a Honda that's got a check engine light on it, and you take it down to the dealer, they want anywhere between $100 and $125 just to check it. If you get down to these places, it's free, because you know why? If it says that, you know, that you've got a fuel leak or an air leak or something like that, well, they're going to start off with, like, they're going to sell you whatever, a $14 gas cap, or they're going to sell you, you know, it's an EGR valve, or it's this, or it's that. And the reason why they're checking your stuff for free is because they are making a boatload of money, because you're throwing money at the problem trying to get that check engine light to go off. So if you own your own, you can do a little bit more better diagnostics. AutoZone and O'Reilly is not going to do that for you, because their agenda is to sell you stuff. You follow me? So anyways, that's it. I got another part coming up. We'll show you with it running. We'll do the cold start up and make sure that check engine light stays off, and then we're going to go through emissions. We're going to get this bad boy up and running. So last time he had to do this or whatever, they soaked him for over 8 bills. So anyways, all right guys, we'll catch you in just a little bit. Bye. Okay, tubers, back here for part 2. So there's the new airflow ratio sensor in there. Looks exactly like what do you call it, an O2, and the Canon plug is in there. So now let's go get rid of my light. Let's go do the cold startup. All right, we gotta let it run for like 90 seconds because we want to make sure that this bad boy does not come on. Here we go. Live as it happens. Cross your fingers, boys and girls. There's the light. Okay. The light is off. Maybe I should play some music for you or something. And I guess from some of the research that I was doing, check engine light would be right there, you guys. That sometime there's an 1155 code that will come up with this 1135, but luckily we did not have that one, and that had something to do with the coolant temperature sensor. So we'll probably, what, 30 seconds into it, I can hear the car doing some funny stuff, so it must be reading it. Maybe, like, yeah, before I post this video, like I said, I gotta take this down through emissions, and I'll just show you that I passed. Okay. Alright guys, I think that's been long enough. Alright, and then yeah, if you guys want to hear more about this OBD2 and what do you call it? It also does ABS. It'll read those codes too, and it's worth the money. To me, I think it was. I've had this thing for years and years, but I was like, it's about $250 way back when. So, all right, here we are. We're still in there. The light's off. I'm headed down to emission control. All right, we'll catch you in a little bit. I'm out. Okay guys, here we are. We're down here at the, what do you call it, the emissions testing station, and we still have no check engine light, so that's a good thing. Alright, we're gonna go through here, see if we pass, and it'll be a good day. So, alright guys, back a little bit.